Hey guys, Link6152 here. Welcome back to the Harvest Block server. I am not super sure where I am. Let's go home. You may have noticed it's been several months since I made a video. I had to move back to Illinois, not my choice. But I'm here now. I don't really have a good game set up. In fact, my dad might walk through the door any second, so you'll hear that noise. So I'm just like I'm next to the kitchen in like a dining room area, but I plan on making videos still. You guys, if you've been wondering where I'm at, I'm fine. It's just really difficult to find time to record. Really difficult. I'm in creative mode. Oh yeah. So real quick while I have time, actually let me get rid of these things. I plan on making some changes to the server. Song and Odin gave me an idea that I had considered before, but like not really considered. Starting the server fresh. The way that would be easiest to do it is to just pretty much update the map. Just delete the current terrain and update it with everybody who doesn't play anymore deleted. That's kind of a waste. I mean, it's not really starting fresh. It's something I'd have to talk to the players about, because I know Song had an idea where she makes like her underground city the capital of Harvest Block, and we might be able to do something with that, but it'd be difficult. I definitely have been slacking on deleting people's builds from the worlds because we're relatively inactive, so there hasn't been an issue with people running out of space. Unfortunately, I did have somebody grief, and there was a transition right at that period that stopped my tool that I use for detecting that from working, which is hugely unfortunate. And I don't know who would do it. It just we've added a few new players, but I think they're all like friends of players on here already, so I can't imagine anybody who would come grief anything on the server. And by grief I mean they went and they took some blocks from like a beacon and some TNT, which I don't believe I've announced. I turned TNT off. It was like a really quick thing, like I was on my laptop and I just realized that it was a mistake to just make it active for everybody, because it can cause a huge issue, as a lot of you might know. So TNT is just off. Not many people use TNT anyway, but I did realize that some people probably took advantage of TNT not being dangerous and used it as a decoration, and it might become dangerous then. I don't know how to spell, huh? Wather. If you haven't noticed, that's not what I want. I want time and day. There we go. Just so I can talk to you guys. You may have noticed the clicking. I'm using my old keyboard because, or not my old keyboard, but just my mechanical. It's a Razer or something. I'm trying to think. It's just really clicky. It's like the standard Razer brand keyboard. I'm not super impressed with it, honestly. Razer, I found recently, like, they have neat stuff and their customer service is great, but it looks like they rip off a lot of their products and there's just cheaper equivalent products to use. Anyway, so I definitely want to come back on the server. It has just been such a long time, and I really want to build that. I'm not super excited for like all the redstone that I had planned, but I definitely want to get a city in there. I mean, there's not much I want for on the server. Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I don't need a ton of money. None of my buildings are that costly. It's all just time. I'm working at the job that I had last time I was in Illinois, so I'm like up at 5 in the morning, and then I get home at like 3:30, 3:40, and then I have my dad and my sister here, so family I'm usually doing stuff with. But if I get time, I'd like to record some more. I mean, whether I get time or not, I'm gonna try. This actually is a lot longer than I expected to be. I just want to come say hi to everybody. I got a new subscriber. Hello. it was several weeks ago that you subscribed and I've forgotten your IGN, but here we are. I guess I'm about to go because I have nothing planned for today. There's been very little activity on the server, just very little. I've got 3 main people who play, Song and Aster, if you guys know them. They're on, I feel like almost daily. Not that I check daily. I do check quite often though, just to see how the server's going, to restart it, make sure everything runs smooth. And Jason used to be on quite often, but he had a computer issue, so I don't think he's been on recently. And I can't imagine any of the new people would be too big on sitting in an empty server. Am I lagging? Does that piston look like it's pressing down to you guys? Oh, you know what? I'm not here. That was loud. Yeah. So there's a lot of things left to finish in here. I was getting worried for a little while that I might... That's my donkey. That I would indeed have to close down the server, even though I've been telling people that I'm not going to, because I had no job for like 2 months, and pretty much 0 donations to the server means I'm just paying for a server that I don't play on, for other people who don't really play on it either. But I don't think that block is supposed to be there. I must have not had a pickaxe, or I was testing it. It does seem a little low. But anyway, I am back, and I really... Okay, I'm not muted. I really hope this goes up. I tried using the Windows 10 recorder because it pops up when I open games on like Steam, but it didn't connect to Minecraft, so I'll have to look into that. I am using Fraps, so I don't know how the audio will be. Actually, I don't know how anything will be. This is my first recording that I've had time to do. There's no testing. I'm just hoping it works. But I thank you guys for watching. If you have any ideas for me to do on the server, like with the server, on the server, whether you're part of it or not, I'll take them, because like I'm not out of ideas, but if you guys want to see something, I definitely wouldn't mind putting my brain into that. This staircase I'm really not happy with. It's gonna definitely change. I like the library. I mean, not the top so much, but the bottom area is for sure. Yep. So I'm back, everybody. Well, not really back. Ouch. I'm hungry. I have nothing on me. Sorry about the silence. I'm just trying to think of anything I could have forgotten. I'm far from the mic. This video might just be awful. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I love you. Call me later. Bye.